Hey everyone, part 2 now. And this one I've entitled A Resurrection Pardon. Now when we think about the gospel, 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verses 3 through 5, the crowning achievement is the resurrection. And I want to start off this video with a short story that I heard some time ago. And I believe it's true, but I forget the details. There was this king, and one of his generals, his top general, his wife actually committed a crime. She had committed treason, and the crime was punishable by death. And on the day that she was to appear before the king and to be sentenced and basically executed, her husband, the general, shows up in his military attire, and he is decked out, and he walks in with her. And then he offers himself up. He acknowledges the guilt of his wife. He acknowledges the guilt of the crime and the seriousness of it. But then he says, I will put myself in place of her. The king was so overwhelmed by this commitment, this love, this devotion, that he pardoned her. And on the way back, the general was talking about how great the king was and how merciful and kind and generous. And the wife just looked at the general and was like, all I can see is you. My friends, I want to take away from that story about the resurrection that Jesus tells us to direct our eyes to the Father. It's the Father, to the glory of the Father. But given the resurrection, are your eyes solely on Christ and His beauty? And you're so in love with Him that He offered Himself up. He's risen, and that He sits and He rules and reigns, and that our heaven is Christ. Do you only see the King of glory who offered Himself up for us that we might have life and be with Him forever? Friends, let's keep our eyes on Christ, and let's strive to enter through that narrow gate. Grace and peace, everyone. Goodbye.